Cleopatra was born into the Ptolemaic family, the last Hellenistic dynasty of Egypt. This family was established in Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great. Although the Ptolemies were of Greek origin, they deeply integrated with Egyptian culture, religion, and social customs while ruling. From a young age, Cleopatra received education in royal dignity and future. Her strategies and vision were unparalleled in dealing with political complexities and foreign interventions. Cleopatra was adept at maintaining internal stability within her kingdom. This era of her reign is marked as a crucial chapter in the history of Egypt.
She became queen at the young age of just 18. Despite her youth, Cleopatra took on all the responsibilities of ruling the kingdom. Her intelligence, courage, diplomatic skill, and leadership abilities established her as a strong and capable queen. The strategies, principles, and knowledge of governance she had learned in childhood strengthened her leadership. She was able to face the kingdom's enemies and critics effectively. Even at a young age, her presence helped simplify the complexities of politics. Her youth did not prevent her from becoming an influential ruler. Cleopatra was known for her bravery and strategic thinking, despite her age. Under her leadership, Egypt remained prosperous and stable. Her reign became significant both in international diplomacy and political affairs.
Cleopatra was exceptionally intelligent and well-educated. She possessed profound knowledge in history, politics, philosophy, science, and strategy. From childhood, her intelligence developed through learning politics, social relationships, and strategic thinking. This educational foundation placed her in a powerful position not only in Egypt, but also in the politics of the entire Mediterranean region. Cleopatra was skilled in strategic thinking and capable of making crucial political decisions. Her intelligence made her renowned as a masterful leader in diplomacy. The principles and strategies she learned in childhood formed the core of her leadership. Her knowledge influenced not only politics, but also the economy, culture, and religion. As a result, Cleopatra's leadership impacted the history of not just her kingdom, but the entire region.
She was proficient in multiple languages. Cleopatra was skilled in Greek, Egyptian, Latin, and several other languages. This ability allowed her to communicate directly with rulers of the Roman Empire and other nations. Her knowledge of languages enhanced her influence in diplomacy. She could negotiate and make agreements with various countries. Her interest in learning languages made her a powerful figure in international diplomacy. She was always adept in political and cultural discussions. As a result, she was influential not only in Egypt, but across the entire Mediterranean political landscape. Cleopatra was skilled not only in politics, but also in diplomacy. Her strategies for maintaining balance between her kingdom and the Roman Empire were unparalleled. Through strategy, relationship building, and diplomatic negotiations, she established strong leadership. Her tactics influenced not only politics, but also military and economic affairs. She was able to protect Egypt's interests in various international conflicts. Cleopatra's diplomatic expertise established her as a powerful female leader in history. She revitalized Egypt's economy and politics. By improving agriculture, trade, taxation, and economic policies, she made the kingdom prosperous. To maintain economic stability, she implemented various reforms. Under her leadership, Egypt became a wealthy and strong state. She paid special attention to improving the quality of life for her people. Her policies were highly effective in ensuring political stability. Cleopatra became acquainted with the Roman general Julius Caesar. Through politics and diplomacy,
They established both friendship and a political alliance. Her relationship with Caesar was not only diplomatic, but also personal. They supported each other through a strong alliance. With Caesar's help, Cleopatra was able to restore stability in Egypt's politics. This relationship further strengthened her political position.
Cleopatra became the mother of a son with Caesar named Caesarion. Through this child, her political position was further strengthened. Caesarion helped maintain the stability of Egypt's relations with the Roman Empire. The child made her politically even more influential. In dealing with political complexities, this relationship was extremely important. The birth of her son increased her political and social influence.
She maintained diplomatic relations with the Roman Empire. Cleopatra upheld friendship and diplomacy with Rome. She used her skill in treaties and alliances, healthy and attractive. These natural practices made her a symbol of beauty as a queen. Her beauty, combined with intelligence and leadership skills, made her exceptional. Her appearance and strategic abilities have become unforgettable in history.
She respected Egypt's culture and religion. Cleopatra was reverent toward Egypt's gods, festivals, and cultural traditions. She supported temples and religious ceremonies. Her respect for culture and religion made her beloved by the people of her kingdom. This reverence established her as a strong and popular queen. She was conscious of the country's heritage and religious beliefs. Alongside her political power, her cultural support contributed to Egypt's stability.
Cleopatra claimed herself as the incarnation of the goddess Isis. This was a strategy to enhance her royal authority and influence over the people. By presenting herself as a goddess, she gained the trust and support of her subjects. This strengthened and solidified her power. The blend of politics and religion gave her special status. As a result, her leadership remained enduring in the hearts of the people.
She demonstrated extraordinary leadership qualities. Her leadership in war, politics, and diplomacy was always strong and influential. She combined strategic thinking, courage, and wisdom in her actions. Facing enemies and maintaining the kingdom's stability were her main goals. Under her leadership, her soldiers were inspired.
During her reign, Egypt was prosperous. The economy, culture, and political stability were key features of her rule. Improvements in agriculture, trade, and taxation were achieved under her leadership. The people of the kingdom were prosperous and happy. Egypt's position became strong on the international stage. Cultural and artistic development also flourished during her time.
Cleopatra participated in wars and inspired her soldiers. She demonstrated leadership not only in politics, but also in military affairs. Her skills in war planning and troop management were particularly notable. Her courage and strategies boosted the morale of her soldiers. As a result, her leadership symbolized not only a queen, but also a commander. Her coordination with Mark Antony and Roman troops strengthened her strategies further. She was especially skilled in naval warfare. She directed naval battles in coordination with Mark Antony and the Roman troops. Her expertise in sea tactics and naval planning was unparalleled. Her strategies in managing the navy and countering enemy attacks were effective. These tactics further enhanced her political and military influence. Under her leadership, Egypt's military strength became more robust. Cleopatra often resided in the royal palace of Luxor. State administration, meetings, and policymaking took place there. The palace was the central hub of her administrative and political activities. Important political and diplomatic decisions were made there. Her presence in the palace ensured the stability and effectiveness of governance. Her influence was strongly felt in every level of the administration. During her reign, various architectural structures were built. Palaces, temples, and other constructions stood as symbols of her leadership. Through architecture, she enriched Egypt's cultural heritage. These structures reflected Egypt's power, stability, and prosperity. They carried political and cultural significance and were among her major achievements. As a result, both Egyptians and foreigners recognized Egypt's strength and influence. She encouraged art and culture. She made significant contributions to the development of arts and culture. The advancement of education and culture was a part of her leadership. She supported temples, artworks, and literary activities. Through these efforts, Egypt's cultural standards were elevated. The art from her time is still considered an example of ancient civilization.
Cleopatra's famous portraits and statues still remain. These artworks serve as proof of her beauty, power, and historical legacy. Each of her portraits and sculptures reflects her royal dignity and influence. Through art, her political and cultural legacy has become eternal. These prove that Cleopatra was not just a queen, but a historical figure. Her name remains memorable through the preservation of art. She made many diplomatic treaties with the Roman Empire. She negotiated treaties and agreements to maintain political stability. Her strategies in maintaining relationships with Roman leaders were unmatched. These agreements protected Egypt's interests and ensured stability. Through diplomacy, she gained ended and Roman administration was established. Her death brought a major change in Egypt's political history. In her absence, the kingdom fell under Roman influence. As a result, Egypt's ancient monarchy came to a permanent end. Cleopatra remains one of the most famous women of ancient civilization. Her intelligence, diplomacy, and leadership made her everlasting in history. Her education and strategic skills she gained from childhood made her exceptional. Her life is a great example of female leadership in history. Her name remains memorable for her intellect and strategic thinking. Her story has been portrayed in literature, films, and plays worldwide. Cleopatra was brave, intelligent, and influential, even over the Roman Empire. Because of her strategies, diplomacy, and leadership, Roman leaders respected her. Her impact on politics and the military was extensive. She played a vital role in the politics of not only Egypt, but the whole region. Her courage, wisdom, and leadership made her immortal in history. As a result, Cleopatra is recognized as an international diplomat and powerful queen. Her story has been uniquely portrayed in films, plays, and books. Her life has been repeatedly depicted in literature and cinema worldwide. Her story is a unique blend of strategy, love, leadership, and political skill. This story is considered educational and inspiring. The leadership and diplomacy she learned from childhood made her story impactful. As a result, her life continues to inspire people today.
She is a remarkable example of female leadership in history. In the context of female leadership, Cleopatra's name is unforgettable. She demonstrated courage, intelligence, and determination. Her life proves that women can influence global politics. The combination of strategy and leadership made her a unique historical figure. Her life story is a source of inspiration for women. Cleopatra's life continues to inspire people. Her story teaches how intelligence, diplomacy, courage, and leadership can influence the world. Her lessons in politics, military strategy,
and international relations remain valuable. The skills and leadership she gained from childhood made her immortal in history. Her life story is an eternal source of education, inspiration, and motivation. As a result, Cleopatra remains one of the most influential figures of ancient civilization. Cleopatra maintained relations with the Roman Empire. She built not just friendships, but political alliances and strategic partnerships. These relations gave her a powerful position in international diplomacy. Through political agreements and friendships, she influenced Roman leaders. As a result, Egypt remained an important partner in Roman politics. Her strategy and relationship management made her eternally memorable in history. She demonstrated a unique combination of political, military, and diplomatic skills. Her expertise in war, leadership, and strategy was unmatched. The principles and tactics she learned in childhood made her a powerful queen. With politics, military strategy, and diplomacy combined, her influence spread widely. As a result, Cleopatra is recognized in history as a perfect leader. Her life story is both educational and inspirational. During her reign, Egypt was stable and prosperous. The economy, culture, and political stability were the hallmarks of her rule. Agriculture, trade, and tax systems improved under her leadership. The people of the kingdom were prosperous and happy. As a result, Egypt held a strong position in the international arena. Her era is recognized as a time of prosperity, culture, and leadership. Cleopatra's life will forever remain in people's memory. Her story teaches how intelligence, strategy, courage, and leadership can shape the world. Her insights into politics, military strategy, and international relations are eternally valuable. The skills she acquired from childhood made her immortal in history. Her life story is a timeless source of education, inspiration, and motivation. As a result, Cleopatra is considered one of the most influential characters of ancient civilization.